Westlake Thunder taking on Salt Lake Academy here at Salt Lake Academy's home turf. Salt Lake Academy in navy blue and Westlake Thunder in white. That's Alek there getting the ball over to Tyson. Tyson tried to get the ball over to RJ, not there. Westlake recovers at the top of their bottom of their middle third. Westlake now putting a couple of passes in between, bringing the ball up to midfield. That pass is intercepted, recovered by Tyson. Tyson slides it over to Tyler, back over to Tyson, and that one is interrupted and disconnected and headed away there by Brock, and then Hassan takes a fall. A through ball on the right-hand side brought down by Parker, and it is kicked over to the right-hand side. Westlake, pass intercepted by Tyler. Tyler, ball tackled away. Westlake, Alek tackles the ball away, gets the ball over to Tyler across midfield, slots it over to RJ on the left-hand side. SLA in the attacking third. RJ moving the ball back. It could be a heavy a touch. He's able to get there first and swings the ball over to the far right-hand side and not able to connect there. It'll be Westlake recovering in midfield. Westlake at the top of their middle third, placing the ball on the right-hand side, then slotting it back into the center, swinging the ball all the way to midfield, more towards the left. Tyler going in for a challenge. Ball slotted through, intercepted by Hassan. Hassan gets it to Alek. Alek lays it off over to Parker. Parker puts it back in the middle to Gerald, who's playing center back today. Gerald gives it over to Tyson. Tyson with a man on ball, towed away, but Tyson's able to body and get the ball back in traffic. Ball somehow stays at Tyson's feet. He gives it back over to Parker. Parker back over to Bryson. Bryson gives the ball over to Brock, who's about 16 yards out. Just outside of the box now on the right-hand side. He slots up the right channel, and it goes out of bounds. The call is blue throw-in. Ryder will be taking the throw-in just before midfield, and he puts it down at the feet of Tyler. Tyler heads the ball up over to intended for RJ, but Ryder got there first, and it goes out of bounds on Westlake. It'll be blue throwing in front of the white bench. Ryder throws the ball down the right-hand line to Tyler. Tyler inside the box, crosses in the center, headed away by White, and a shot blocked at the feet of Tyson. He shoots the top left corner. Tyson puts SLA up 1-0 early in the first half. SLA coming off a disappointing loss from last week's game against Mountain Ridge, staying right now on top of the table for Division II in Utah, and they're hoping to stay atop. Westlake was a formidable opponent last time. The game going into overtime was a low-scoring game, and SLA hungry to prove themselves early right now.
Goal number 7, Tyson Harris.
Kickoff for Westlake. The bottom of the circle, they place it all the way back to their center back. Center back intercepted by RJ. RJ just outside the top of the box. RJ on the right. Ooh, sliding tackles recovered by RJ though. RJ taking on a couple of men, looking for passing options. Decides to go down the right-hand line, and it goes out of bounds, called off of White. And a slightly squandered opportunity there. White throwing the ball in from 18 yards out on the left-hand side. Down the lane, kept in bounds by White. White bringing the ball into midfield. Ball swung over into center. Tyson is able to get the ball over to Tyler. Tyler can't pass to RJ. He was offsides. He lays it off over to Alek on the left. Alek lays it off over to Parker. Parker about 18 yards out, 16 down the line, and it goes off by White. It is a corner kick for SLA. Tyson will be coming in to take the corner kick. Brock coming in to provide some height. Most of the Griffins are packed within the 6-yard line inside the box. Tyson runs up, plays the ball short over to Parker. Parker shimmies to the left. Shot! Deflected at the feet of Alek. Lays it off over to Brock. Shot! Oh, miscommunication there, and White is able to clear that ball out. Counterattack now coming from the right-hand side. Hassan and Gerald trying to prevent it. Hassan slows him down. Westlake having to retreat back a bit. Ball kept in bounds. Tyson is able to tackle that ball away. Tyson with the advantage lays it up on the left-hand side over to RJ. RJ past midfield, gets a foot pass, and now it's a foot race on the left-hand side. RJ ball still in bounds, kept it, moving over to the left, and stolen away by White. Tyson is able to bring the ball over to the center, over to Alek on the right-hand side. Alek at the top of the box swings over to Ryder. Ryder crosses the ball inside the box, and it's bobbled away. Tyler shoots and buries another one in for the Griffins, who are up now 2-0. And they want to take a picture in the corner there.
Tyler Hinson!
2 goals within just under 5 minutes so far. SLA packing the heat, wanting to make a statement. Westlake about to kick off. Directly to the back, RJ following through. Tyler bringing up some defensive pressure. That pass almost intercepted. White recovers on the left-hand side past midfield. Ryder almost there. Tyler coming in from behind. Ball's up at the attacking third. Ball tackled away by Hassan. Tyler gets a toe on it. Ball slotted, intended for Jet. White shoots on the left-hand side, and it goes well wide left. It'll be goal kick for the Griffins.
Keep it up, Flo, keep it up!
Coach Greg giving some instructions from the sideline. Players moving over to the far left. Bryson launches it to the far left. White gets there first. It'll be Gerald who brings it down over to Parker. Parker trying to get it over to Tyson. No foul called. Parker challenging for the ball. White stays up though. White maintains possession. Tyson all over the place. Ball, nice touch there by White, bringing it down to the center, and a stuff there by Brock. White swings it over to the far left-hand side, brought down by Hassan. Hassan plus tried to get it up the center. White intercepts that pass. They slotted it over to the far left-hand side, just inside the box. Hassan is able to tow the ball away, and White will recover. Alek on defense. White on the left-hand side inside the attacking third now. Ball reset back in the center. Sliding through to save possession. White has it at midfield on the left-hand side. White now in the attacking third, about 17 yards out, trying to get in the box, and Brock is there and kicks it out of bounds. It'll be Westlake corner kick. Players ready for a short pass from the corner. Signal given, ball played long up to the top, and ball chipped up high in the center. Headed back, is brought down by White. They slot it up and it's kicked up high in the sky, and the call is goal kick. I believe there's an injured Westlake player down. No, the call was changed, sorry, or I got it wrong. It was a corner kick. And it looks like a second corner kick here coming from Westlake, now from the other side. Injured player being attended to by the PTs of SLA. A substitute coming on in his stead. Westlake looks to be taking a different formation for this corner kick. Signal given from the right-hand side. Run up to the ball, kick to the far-sided post and punched out. Brought down, and Tyson gets his head on it. Brought down, shot, headed up by Blue, and then shot down on the ground, blocked by Parker. Gerald clears that ball out, and it'll be White throw-in from about 18 yards out on the right-hand side. Ball thrown in quickly by White. Parker challenging, and it's kept in bounds. Parker is able to get there. Parker against Jason. Jason, no foul call, and a foul finally called. It will be blue ball Called farther back. Ball back over to Gerald. Reset back over to Bryson. Bryson challenged. Kicked up past midfield. Brought down by Tyler. Tyler's able to maintain possession. Slots it over to Hassan on the right-hand side. Hassan cuts back. Challenge, wins the tackle, wins it back. And lays it off on the right-hand side. It's going to be a little bit too much for Ryder. And White will shield that one, preventing it from being touched by Ryder. It'll be White goal kick. White plays the ball on the right-hand side. RJ, high press. And Jet there on defense. Ball played over on the right-hand side for White. Challenge there. And the call is White throw in. That was Parker. Jason throws the ball in for Westlake. Alek on defense. And Alek is able to tow that ball out of bounds. It'll be White throwing again. Jason for Westlake. Looks to throw the ball down the line. Parker gets there first. And it is slotted over to the left-hand side. Ryder challenging White, is able to get past Jet. No! White maintains possession. Ball tackled away by Jet over to Ryder, over to Tyson. That ball intended for Tyler was intercepted. That ball rolls out of bounds. It'll be blue throw-in. It'll be Parker looking to throw it down the left-hand sideline over to RJ. RJ chests the ball down but is unable to bring it in bounds. It'll be White throw-in from the left-hand side, or sorry, their right-hand side. Top of their defensive third. Ball thrown in. And ball is kicked back, played over into the center. Their center back inside the box. Swung farther to the left. Ryder. Ball gets through Hassan, playing up high. And the ball is chipped up and it didn't go the way he wanted to. It'll be blue throwing in front of the White bench. Number 10, Ryder, throws the ball down the right-hand line, trying to get it to RJ. Ball dispossessed. White gets there. RJ stays with it and is finally cleared out by White, all the way up to the center. Brock challenging for it, and Alek is able to get to the ball, try to get it to Tyson, not there. White will get possession at midfield. They reset it back to their center back. Center back takes a right-footed kick to the far left-hand side. Ball now in the attacking third. Ryder challenging for the ball. White playing it into the center. It'll be cleared out by Brock. Brock gets it to Tyson. Not the best touch. White is able to recover. Jason plays the ball over to the right-hand side. Parker challenging for the ball. High press working for SLA. They're forcing the ball back. White resetting all the way back to their keeper. Ball played to the right-hand side. Then up to the middle. And that pass is intercepted by Parker. Parker to Tyson. Tyson to Parker. No foul called. White gets the ball over to the right-hand side and it goes out of bounds. It'll be blue throw-in at the top of their defensive third on the left-hand side. Tyson elects to throw the ball back over to Gerald, who has time and space, settles the ball down, right-footed kick, headed up by White, and Alek challenging, gets the ball down to Tyler. Tyler on midfield on the left-hand side, bringing the ball up, entering the attacking third, gives it to Tyson on the left, and he's able to keep it in bounds, and that ball is slid out in a cleats up. Tyson withering in the fetal position. And Coach Greg is livid for the non-call. Tyson back up on his feet. It'll be Parker taking the free kick. This one about 8 yards out on the left-hand side. Parker giving himself a couple more feet. Whistle given. Parker crosses the ball in the center, brought down and cleared out by White off of the back of their own player. White now in the defensive third, plays the ball back on the left-hand side. They're trying to get it out still. High press, Tyler challenging. White is able to play in the center. That ball is intercepted by Ryder. Ryder gives it over to Tyson. Tyson. No, and Ryder goes down. A foul called against White. And the Griffin players this will be Parker a few feet before the circle in midfield. Players lined up to the 18-yard line, ball chipped up high. White gets there first, and Hassan will recover. Hassan cuts back over the right, dispossessed. White now on the attack on the left-hand side, just about to get to midfield, slow things down, lay it off on the left. White, pressured by Ryder, getting the ball past midfield. They reset it back. Ball played up into the center. Ball being passed back and forth between the midfield and the defense, played all the way over the right-hand side. And the ball played up in the center. White bringing the ball up at the top in their middle third, play it over to the far left-hand side, looking to enter the attacking third on the left. Hassan on defense. Hassan toes the ball away, delaying an attack. Hassan regains control of the ball against the line. Challenged, tackled, dispossessed. White now on the prowl on the left. And that ball goes out of bounds. It'll be goal kick for the Griffins.
Come on, Griffins!
That's it! There's too much on the dribble! 2 in a row! Right? And you start, here we go!
Gerald plays the ball over to the far right-hand side over to Brock. Brock about 17 yards out, right-footed kick down the right channel, intercepted by White. White at the top of their middle third on the left-hand side. Ryder getting in on it, Jet getting in on it. Ball played back. RJ challenging for the ball, slotted over the right-hand side. Tyson getting there. And ball played up into the center. It'll be a foot race in the middle. Jason from Westlake gets the ball through up and inside the box, letter to the left-hand side, and saved by Branson. What a diving save to the right-hand side after cutting back. Branson, unfazed, ball rolled out over the right-hand side over to Ryder, a bit heavy of a touch. He's able to slide and keep it. Past midfield now, he gives it over to RJ. RJ, Maradona move, somehow keeps it. Gives it over to Hassan. Hassan slows things back over to Brock under pressure. Brock chips the ball up high into the center, brought down by White. White resets back to their keeper, playing it over to the left back, entering the middle third on the left-hand side. Right-footed kick down the left side. Hassan not able to get there. Now it is a foot race. Hassan dislodges the ball. It'll be White throw-in at the top of their defensive third, or top of the attacking middle for White. Ball thrown in quickly. Tyler there, cutting off the passing channel. White slowing down just a bit, gauging where to play. Tyler challenging the ball. Ball played back down the left-hand side, kept in bounds. White looking to play the ball in the center more. Jet getting there. White 16 yards out, 6 yards out, looking to cross the ball. Brock on defense. Ball played back for White. White winding up, crossed inside the box, headed out by Blue. Brought down, stuffed by Jet. Jason challenging. Jason resets it for Westlake, gets it back to the center backs. Ball played over in the center. Westlake controlling the tempo at the moment in the attacking half. Parker with the tackle gets it to Tyson. Tyson gets it over to Tyler. Tyler to RJ. RJ over to the left-hand side, over to Parker. Parker inside the attacking third, approaching the top of the box on the left-hand side, moves over to the right, winds up, cuts back, looking for help, circles around, gives it over to Jet. Jet over to the right-hand side, over to Ryder. Ryder plays it back in the center over to Tyler. Tyler back to Ryder. Ryder takes a second back over to Tyler. Tyler at the top of the box. Lays it off on the right-hand side over to Jet. Jet crosses the ball in the side and headed away by White. White trying to get it out of their defensive third. Tyson challenging for the ball, and it's kicked out of bounds. It'll be blue throw in, the top of their middle third on the left-hand side. Parker throws the ball into Alek. Alek brings the ball down, gets it over to RJ. RJ inside the attacking third, lays it over the left-hand side. That pass is intercepted by Jason. RJ still challenging for the ball. Ball played over to the left-hand side for Westlake. Tyler trying to cut off the passing lane. Laid off more to the left for Westlake. Westlake in front of their own bench. Hassan with heavy pressure. Westlake cycling the ball amongst their defensive line, playing it up on the left. Tyler staying up on the ball. And Hassan is able to get a toe on it, and it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Westlake goal kick. Ball played quickly for Westlake. Westlake entering the middle third, playing the ball up in the center, getting past a couple of players. Now over on the right-hand side, Gerald challenging for the ball, and that ball rolls out of bounds. The call is blue throw-in, and it will be Parker who picks the ball up. Parker throws the ball into the center. It's intercepted by White. It kept in bounds by Tyson. Tyson looking for options, looking for RJ. Gets it up 1-2, intended for Alek, not there. White dislodges the ball. Parker is able to get it. Tyler loses the ball on a injured player. That I believe that's Jason for Westlake, who took the ball to the gut earlier. So the ref will pick up the ball and reset, giving the ball over to White. Ball back into play. White plays it over their center back on the left-hand side. Tyler challenging, forcing White to get the ball back. Ball played up the middle channel. Ball swung over to the left-hand side just before midfield for White. White keeping the ball on the left just past midfield now. Hassan on defense, forcing the ball to go back. Left back for Westlake. Cycles the ball back farther, all the way back to their keeper, who's a few feet outside of his box at the top of the D. Plays it over to the right-hand side. RJ hustling to get that ball back. And ball cleared up into the center. It'll be Brock who gets there, brought down by White. Gerald heads the ball up in the center, getting it over to Tyson. Tyson plays the ball over to the right-hand side to Tyler. Tyler chips the ball on the left-hand side over to Alek. It's going to be a little bit too much, though, and Westlake's keeper will scoop it up and yeet it over to the left-hand side, left-hand side. Pass intercepted by Hassan. Hassan in the attacking third, gives it over to Tyler. Tyler cuts back to his left, lays it off over to Alek. Alek patiently gives the ball over to Jet. And Jet swings the ball over to the right-hand side over to Hassan. Hassan, the top of the attacking third, in the middle now to Tyler, back over to Hassan. Hassan looking to cross the ball over. Nutmegs the player. Ball is going to be brought down. Tyler at the top right side of the box and cleared out by White. It'll be blue throw-in. That one going all the way to the parking lot. This will be blue throw-in. About 8 yards out on the right-hand side. It'll be Ryder looking to throw the ball in the box, causing confusion. Ryder throws that ball up high, headed away by White, and it'll be Parker who gets there first. Parker to Tyler. Tyler shimmies to his left, lays it off over to Jet. Jet plays the ball back over to the right, over to Hassan. Hassan has time and space. Hassan plays it over to Ryder. Ryder looking to cross the ball. At the top of the box on the right-hand side, deflected and is picked up by Hassan, tackled away by White, cleared out by White. Parker is able to head that ball back into the attacking third, and Jet now challenging, gets the ball back over to Brock. Brock casually brings that ball up. Ooh, intended for Tyler, not there. Alek challenging for the ball. Ball loose, and Tyler dislodges the ball, tried to get it to RJ, not there. White from the middle third on the left-hand side. Down on the left-hand side, now inside the attacking third. Westlake looking across. They do, and Gerald is able to get that ball out. White will recover on the left, bringing the ball up to the top of their middle third. Inside the attacking third on the left-hand side again. Hassan stymies the attack and cleared out by the defensive line. Chested down by RJ. RJ fouled again, withering in the fetal position.
Throw a card at some point.
RJ still in pain.
Come on, ref, we're going to get control of this game.
Both teams taking the opportunity to get a quick water break while RJ is being attended to. RJ is able to get up of his own volition and is able to be walking on his own. And Fusa looks like is going to be subbed on for the recently injured RJ.
Come on, Sam.
Brock will be taking the free kick. This one about 10 yards before midfield on the right-hand side. Right-footed kick all the way over to the left-hand side over to Parker. Parker, the top of the middle third, fakes the pass and resets back over to Gerald. Gerald gives the ball over to Bryson. Bryson back over to Gerald after feigning the pass. Gerald right-footed. Brings it down to Parker. Parker, ooh, almost on the same page. And it is White, who has possession on the left-hand side, trying to keep it in bounds, sliding in front of his own. Ryder will be throwing the ball in front of the White bench. Ryder down the line, all the way, looking for Tyler, just inside the box. Tyler looking to turn, gives it over to Tyson, 19 yards out over to Alek, and he chipped that one up a little bit too high. Westlake, goal kick. Pass intercepted by Fusa. Fusa gets the ball. White will recover. White places the ball in the middle, resetting back to their center back. Center back's about 19 yards out, playing it over on the left-hand side. SLA seeming to be patient, and that ball is cleared out by Blue. That was Ryder, who's probably going to feel that one for a couple of days. And White will be throwing the ball in just before midfield. Hassan challenging. White plays the ball back, and the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Blue throw in just before midfield. Ryder from midfield. Put some heat on that ball, brought down by White. Tyson slots it over to the left-hand side, over to Fusa. Fusa, 19 yards out. Lays it over to Tyson. Pass intercepted. Fusa will recover. No, White does. White turning back. And Parker using his legs. Go gadget legs and knocking that one out of bounds. It'll be White throwing the ball in. Jason from Westlake throws the ball back in. Ball chipped up over to the far right-hand side. It'll be picked up by Ryder. Ryder slots it in the middle, intended for Tyson. Tyson picks it up about 20 yards out. No push. Laid over to Jet. Jet to Hassan. Hassan chips the ball over just on the right-hand side. And Tyson asking the ref why there was no foul call. The ball put into play quickly. Westlake trying to capitalize on a scrambled defense. Ball won by Ryder. Ryder to Hassan. Hassan over to the right-hand side, trying to get it back over to Ryder. And White will let that ball roll out of bounds. No, kept in bounds by Ryder. And then a push from behind. It'll be a free kick about 4 or 5 yards out from the right-hand side. Both Ryder and Parker have shown some great leg work in the last couple of minutes. Brock and Gerald staying behind. Ref gives the whistle. Ryder showing some leg. Right-footed. Ball over to the far side. Fusa just over his head. It'll be picked up by Alek. Alek lays the ball back over to Parker. White will get the ball. White plays the ball in the center. Over to the right-hand side. Parker trying to cut him off. Gets it off over. And a foul called against. And a yellow card given to White. Parker taking the brunt of that.
Come on, Blue, finish this up.
Parker will be taking the kick. Ball kicked up over to the high left-hand side, brought down by Tyson. Tyson cuts over to the right-hand side, over to Tyler. Tyler, 20 yards out, gives it off over to Alex. Alex plays the ball farther right over to Ryder. Ryder crossed the ball in, looking for Tyson, and it didn't connect. Unlucky. Nice skill, though, from both players. What a run. It will be Westlake goal kick. They play it off on the left-hand side, about 16 yards out now, about 25 yards out on the left-hand side. Westlake keeps it on the left. Brock is able to get his toe on there and headed out of bounds by Tyson. No, call is blue ball. Looks like Tyson was challenging for it. And Ryder still showing some leg. From the right-hand side, throws the ball into Tyler. Tyler, ball bouncing around. Ryder's able to get that. White brings it down, though. White kicked it out of bounds. It'll be blue throw in from the exact same spot. Ryder throws the ball down the right channel, intended for Tyler, and it's headed out of bounds. It'll be blue thrown again. From the top of the attacking third on the right-hand side for the Griffins. And Ryder got, from his slide tackle, looks like he's got some blood, and so the ref is calling him out.
Ryder, you gotta come up here! Ryder, you gotta come here!
And so Branson looks like he'll be subbed in for Ryder.
Use it! Go to the right way!
Hassan from the right-hand side throws the ball down. It'll be cleared out by White. White from the left, recovered by Blue. Set back all the way over to Bryson. Bryson has some time. Right-footed from the 18-yard line. Gets it up over to Tyler. Tyler over to Fusa. Fusa gets the ball. Over to Tyson. Tyson to Fusa. Fusa using his head. Lobs into center to Tyler. Tyler bringing the ball down in the feet. Tyler still with the ball. White dislodges it. Fusa gets the ball cleared out by White. Over to the right-hand side, Brock is able to bring it down. White slips up, but they're able to reset back to their center back. And White now bringing the ball up on the left-hand side at midfield. Ball slotted down the left channel inside the attacking third, and Brock is able to clear that ball out of bounds. It'll be White throwing at the top of their middle third on the left-hand side. Ball thrown in on the left. White. Branson gets the ball down, withering in pain. It looks like Hassan is able to dislodge the ball. White somehow recovers, slots it up at the top, shot, and didn't go where he intended it to. And we've got an injured Griffin. And it looks like Tate is coming on. Wind starting to pick up here. And I believe that is Branson. No, that is Alek who's coming off. Goal kick for the Griffins. Bryson from the right-hand side keeps it on the right. Headed up and back by White. Fuse almost got there. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Blue throwing. Hassan looking to pick that ball up quickly. Hassan throws the ball into the middle. Tries to get it to Tyson. Not there. And Jet gets the ball up. Back heel pass from Tate. White will bring it down, and it will go out of bounds. And it'll be Blue throwing. Blue throws the ball in. Try to get it to Tyson. Not there. White inside the box. Clears it out on the left-hand side. Parker challenging for the ball. White with possession on the left-hand side. And White is able to slow things down. Tate on defense, ball play down the left channel. Brock will get there first, and Brock clears that ball out down the right-hand side for the Griffins. White is able to get there. Ball played over into the center for White. White at the bottom of their middle third, bringing the ball up to midfield now. Ball laid off. White seeming to work all the way through. Stuffed away, and it goes out of bounds. That is number 8-1, I believe, with the tackle there. It went out of bounds. Or is that Branson? White throws the ball in. Ball played in the center. Loose ball. Tyler's able to pick it up. Tyler plays it up in the middle over to Jet. Jet looking for help. Plays it over the right-hand side to Tate. Tate completes the pass over to Hassan. Hassan up in the middle. Ball played back over to Tate. Tate plays the ball back over to Brock, who chips the ball up high. And that ball is going to be kept in bounds. And Tate kicks that ball out. It'll be White throwing just past midfield. White takes a moment to make a few substitutions. Ball thrown down the left-hand side for White. Hassan challenging, and that ball rolls out of bounds. It'll be Blue throw, and it was deflected off. So White throws the ball in. And that ball is cleared up high by Brock. Tyler challenging. White recovers just outside the box. Brock recovers. Jason outside the box, cuts back, shoots, and it's going to go left. Bryson will be taking the goal kick from the 6-yard line on the right-hand side. Ball kept on the right, will land just before midfield. Tyson plays it in the middle over to Branson. Branson on the left-hand side over to Tyler. Ball is going to be kept in bounds by White. Tyler is able to get the toe on it, moves over to the left, cuts back, and White will take the ball away and kick it out of bounds. It'll be blue throw in down by the corner flag. Tyson will be throwing the ball in. Tyson heaves the ball in down by the 6-yard line, kicked out by White. It'll be Parker who gets there first. Parker gets the ball over to Branson. Branson back over to Parker. Parker stuffed. And it will be blue throw in at the top of their attacking third on the left-hand side. And a substitute, Cooper, coming in for Tyson. Parker throwing the ball in on the left-hand side, throws it up high, back past Tate. Cooper is able to get a ball on it. Jason clears the ball into the center and cleared out by White. Hassan is able to stop that ball, plays it up in the middle. Oh, miscommunication between the midfield. White challenge and a foul called against Gerald. It'll be white ball. And a yellow card is going to be given to Branson for clearing the ball out. It will be substitute Henry coming on. So it'll be White free kick. Ball played softly on the right-hand side over to Jason for Westlake. Jason switches the ball over to the left-hand side. Blue looking to press the ball up. Ball will be intercepted and recovered, though, by White. White now at the top of the middle third on the left-hand side. And ball dislodged, and it will roll out of bounds. No, kept in bounds by Bryson. And it will be a drop kick coming up here. Bryson throws the ball up in the middle over to Tate. Tate with time and space lobs the ball up over to Cooper. Cooper back over to Tyler. Tyler over the left-hand side over to Henry. Henry at the attacking third about 20 yards out. Henry moving in. Still with the ball about 6 yards out. Left-footed crossover to Cooper. No runner there. Oh! It'll be Jet who picks the ball up, gives it over to Tate. Tate tackled away. White clears the ball out over the left-hand side, and it'll be blue thrown at midfield. Hassan from midfield. Throws the ball down the line, headed back, chested by Cooper. White will recover though and they kick it back to their keeper. Keeper plays it up in the middle. Then they play it over to the right-hand side. Henry challenging, no, White. White with the ball at the bottom of the middle third at midfield. Jet challenging for the ball. Tyler challenging for the ball. White still with possession. They play it over on the far left-hand side. Tate is able to bring that ball down over to Fusa. Fusa refuses to give up. And a foul called. Fusa down. Blue ball just before midfield on the right-hand side. Quite the physical game so far. 3 yellow cards in the half. Potentially more should have been given. Either way. Kick from the far right-hand side over to the left. Brought down by Henry. Oh, and just off of his back foot, he wasn't able to control it. Westlake looking to reset the ball. Rolls it out over to the left-hand side. 18, 19, 25 yards out from the left. Tyler on defense. White maintains possession. And a foul called against Tyler. White, soft pass back and forth with the ball against the left line. Cooper challenging, putting pressure on. Ball gets through on the left-hand side. Hassan is able to slide and get that ball out of bounds. It'll be White throwing down by the corner flag. Just under 2 minutes left in the half. Blue leading 2-0. Ball slowed down, cleared out by Hassan. Cooper hustling to get there, but the Westlake keeper will get there first. Ball headed up. Brock brings it down. And White in the attacking third on the right-hand side. 19 yards out. Gerald on defense. Staying with his man. Ball played over more into the center. Tyler trying to block off the passing lane. White retreats back to the left-hand side. The top of their middle third. Cooper cutting off the passing lane. Ball played now at the top of the circle. Ball brought up into the attacking third over to the right-hand side. Ball slotted into the center and reset back a little bit farther than Westlake had hoped. Westlake building up from the top of their bottom of their middle third on the left. Now on the left-hand side. Westlake passing the ball back and forth. Ball slotted over to the right. That pass is intercepted by Parker. Parker, midfield. Parker's run half the pitch so far. Parker gets it over to Tyler. Tyler cuts back over to the right-hand side, over to Parker. Shots! 3-0! What a run from Parker! And an assist for Tyler. What a goal! That'll put the exclamation point on the end of the first half. SLA up now 3-0. With just under 30 seconds left to play, Westlake soon to be kicking off. Westlake kicks off. Right-footed kick to the left-hand side, brought down by Hassan. Hassan clears it out to midfield. Westlake recovers. Westlake right-footed kick up high into the center. Challenged, and it will be Gerald who gets there first. Gerald to Henry. Henry heading the ball. Henry, sorry. Westlake recovers, midfield. And that is the half. Salt Lake Academy up 3-0.